Hey, good morning, listeners from Nigeria, across Africa, and around the world. This is Smart Madu Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN, and the Nightingale Radio International from Houston, Texas, United States. How you all doing this morning? It's bright summer morning here. Oh, spring's morning. 10:34 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I bet that is about 4 p.m. West African time in Nigeria, and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard, right? No, 12 midday. Oh, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard, and 8 a.m. Pacific here in the United States of America. Reporting from Houston is me, Smart Madu Ajaja. The reason for this broadcast is to set a record straight. Yes, we need to set a record straight. I am from Abavo in Ika South local government area of Delta State. A proud Abavo man. And if we want to talk about tribe, I am from the Ika tribe in Nigeria. The Ika tribe is made up of 11 clans who chose Ika as their tribes, and their language as Ika dialect or Ika language. We have been speaking this language for centuries. There are variances that exist depending on the community, but we all understand the little variances here and there, and that is why we are unique. But, people will not stop playing politics. Colonialists will not stop trying in their mission for expansion. We want to claim what is not, what is impossible. And without much ado, I'm going to delve into what happened that I saw just yesterday on my wall on Facebook. And I was taken aback, looking at the source where it was coming from. We heard this from the grapevine in the past, but because there was no voice put to it, it didn't make sense responding to that. Yes, so the reason for this broadcast is to debunk these lies and then stop it forthwith before someone will set fire on the Ika nation that we can only imagine the outcome. Yes, we should stop. We are Ika people. We are brothers and sisters. We love ourselves. We all know our histories, depending on where we come from and what is specific about our history. Nobody can tell me the history of Abavo because I know it. Not just being, from a scholarly standpoint. I lived it. I know it. And I'm from the source. Yes, I'm a descendant of one of the greatest kings Abavo had to produce. So nobody can tell me my story. I feel so insulted to watch a young man who was crowned the Obi of Agbor when I was already heading to class 4 in elementary school. Class 4 is a 10th grade. Yes. So now I'm 62, going to 63. A little boy will want to come and tell me my story, my history, because they say he is king. That's bullshit. All right. Now, before we go, I want you, my listeners from Ika and from Nigeria and around the world to hear firsthand. So when we react, we are reacting based on what we hear, not because of something that we are concocting. All right, over to you, the people of Africa. Let me start this thing. Okay. Let me start all over again. Where you start from?
Some politicians, some 50, 60 years ago,
We had network here, but he's coming back. Wow. 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 Wow.
It's a problem. You say you speak Ika. You understand what a constituency is, right? Ika is the name of the constituency.
Oh, why this network?
A constituency is a legal creation. So it ends leaders. I'll give you some other legal creations.
God damn it.
First and foremost, we have Lagos State. Just like we're in Delta State. Does anybody live in Delta? Is there a village called Delta? Would anybody live in? Does anybody speak Delta there? Some local governments in Lagos. We could take from neighboring Benin here, you have Oyomo, local government. Anybody speak the language of Oyomo? Etsako. Anybody speak Etsako language? Anybody who speaks Lagos language? Some other local governments do. Ikeja. Anybody speak Ikeja language? Lagos Island is a local government. Does anybody speak Lagos Island language? So why is it that when we come to our oldest kingdom in this region, which is
Oldest kingdom. Agbor, oldest kingdom in Ika. This guy is sick.
the UK, I don't have this type of biases. I really don't. For me, as an Agbor person, as a Nigerian, as an African, I am proud of the empire of Benin because I'm African, and it's one of our oldest empire. I don't need to be friends with the Benin person to be proud of the Benin empire. It's something that we all must hold on to. I don't know the Alafi of Oyo, but I'm proud of the Oyo empire. You know, if it happens to you, we're very good friend. But I'm still proud of these ancient kingdoms. But you see, you must hold on to your name. Hey buddy, how you doing? You're in a meeting right now. We are Agbor people. Understand something? We are Agbor people. Whether you're from Abavo, whether from Unile,
What a joke. What a joke.
politicians some 50, 60 years ago decided to play political game that divided us as a people. Okay? Some few people felt this Agbor name is becoming too domineering. Okay? And decided we don't want to be answering all of us Agbor anymore. After the British came and divided us, then other people also came and expanded on that to divide us. The sad part is that for the past 40, 50 years, we've been using this word Ika over Agbor. It's not taking us anywhere as a people. It's not taking us anywhere. Because traditionally, what has always been known is Agbor. It's a problem. You say you speak Ika. You understand what a constituency is, right? Ika is
This is a young man who cannot even speak his Agbor dialect. Teaching me my story, my history. This is the insult that nobody should accept. Who are you? Wow. Wow. Ija, Ika, and Ahuicha. Donald, I hope you are watching and sharing this message. Please share this message. Wow. Is he okay? Is he okay?
Some local government said we could take from maybe in the area or local government. Anybody speak the language or it's Sako. Anybody speak the Sako language?
And the Mumus there are saying yes to everything. Oh my God. Ah, no. Thank God. Thank God. Ah, thank God. Thank God. Thank God for me. Whoa.
Does anybody speak Lagos Island language? So why is it that when we come to our oldest kingdom in this
Oldest kingdom. Oldest kingdom. Agbor, oldest kingdom.
having grown up in the UK, I don't have these type of biases. I really don't.
This is serious.
For me,
This is serious.
as an Agbo person, as a man,
This is ridiculous.
I am proud of the empire of Benin because I'm African.
Oreko. Oh, we chen. Oh, we chen. Oh, we chen. Who is advising this young man? Who is sending him on this destructive mission? Oh my God.
You know, if it happens to you, we're a very good friend. But I'm so proud of these ancient kingdoms.
Wow.
But you see, you must hold on to your name. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You're in a meeting right now.
All right. All right. All right. The Ika people, the people of whatever, Deltans, Nigerians, Africans, the people of the world. This is one of the biggest jokes that I have ever seen. You heard this young man. He was coronated the OB of Agbor in 1979. 1979, I was already in 9th grade, heading to 10th grade. That is class 4 in Nigeria, about to finish high school. He was 3 years old at the time. You know, we have this saying in Ika, bullshit! That same thing that they used to repress us. Ezenwale, king is the owner of the town, the whole empire belongs to the king. So every other person inside the inside the kingdom is a slave to him, is a child to him. He will be so bold to come, somebody like me, his son. I can be his father. Yeah, this is the type of thing, those repressive things we see in Africa. It is so stupid. So stupid. And I would have even kept quiet if he did not mention Abavo. He chose to mention Abavo. Did he know how Agbor became? Did he know how Agbor became the administrative headquarters of Ika? Yes. Did he know what happened that Agbor became? But I'm going to teach him and his cohorts history. He doesn't know a damn thing about the history of Ika. He can't even speak his own Agbor language. And he wants to teach me, a 63-year-old man, my story, my history. That somebody is crazy. For real. What is wrong with us? What's going on? Is this guy okay? I was in class 3, heading to class 4, when he was crowned the OB of Agbor. And so, who is he to claim that Abavo is part of his Agbor illusion? He can do whatever he wants with his Agbor people if they allow him. And he should end there. But he must not overreach his boundaries on this elusive, expansionist mission. Especially at a time, not many people want to have anything to do anymore with the corrupt traditional institution as it is in Nigeria. He must be so bored. And so he needs to get busy. And I think this is one area that he should have avoided by all means and at all costs. I hope some wise Agbor people can tell him and call him to order. Abavo is not a part of Agbor or under Agbor. And in fact, Agbor became a destination for the Europeans, for the European imperialists, because the Abavo people led in battle by Obi Osagbobo drove the white man away. At the same time, Oba of Varami was battling them in Benin. Yes, Oba of Varami and Obi Osagbobo of Abavo shed blood ties. Yes, and because of their resistance of European imperialism, they both were arrested and taken to exile in Calabar, where they were summarily executed. But they told our people that they died from natural causes. Wow. Osagbobo surrendered himself. When the British came back in full gear and started massacring the Abavo people, he came and surrendered himself as a strategy to save lives, not because he was afraid. That was how the white man moved to Agbor and established his base there. If you go to the Abavo Central, as it stands, you will see the vestiges of the colonial presence at Abavo. That is still there with us. How dare a little boy come and so disrespect Abavo and the rest of Ika? Where are the Ika traditional rulers? Why is nobody raising a finger? Why? What is wrong? What is wrong with the Ika people that they allow this kind of nonsense to happen? Yes. Oba of Varame was taken to Calabar along with the Obi of Abavo. Yes, they were the only two people, or the Owa people resisted European imperialism fiercely. That's what we call Areredi. There is nowhere in history that it was recorded that the Agbor people resisted imperialism. Nowhere in history. So how come Agbor, on his illusion, is the oldest Ika kingdom? The people of Nigeria, the people of Ika, we've been warning you for your naivety. This is a boy who went to London to waste his time. Where did he graduate from school? I want to see his certificate of graduation. Or he doesn't think we know. The same thing Uche went to do in London. They went there to waste time. They didn't bring no degree back. Now he's sitting on a throne and be disrespecting the Ika people. What kind of nonsense is this? The Agbor people. Therefore, Agbor and Abavo. And no one can alter the peace of our history. But we are not interested in colonizing any community for any reason, because that's not who we are as Abavo people. The idea of Ika being referred to as integrated kingdoms of Agbor is a heinous criminal intellectual fraud that distorts the history of the Ika people for an impossible expansionist jihadist mission, similar to what the Ottoman and Fodio Fulanis are trying out in Nigeria. And so I demand an unreserved apology on behalf of the Ika people in general and the people of Abavo in particular from this young man for his very disrespectful remarks driven by political opportunism. We can't take this nonsense. So if you're an Abavo man, you're an Abavo child, you're an Abavo elderly, you're an Abavo woman, the notion, when they ask you where you are coming from, I live in the United States. When you ask me where I'm from, I tell you I'm an Abavo man. If you don't know it, I will explain it to you. You go out there and tell them that you are an Agbor man, you are an Agbor person. You are not an Agbor person. Some Agbor people have this colonial mindset. They want to colonize everybody. Yes. They want to colonize everybody. Yes, some. I didn't say all. I have an Agbor man who is my blood brother. My older brother is married to an Agbor woman. Why is this young man trying to create this kind of schism right now in a car? Who is he to want to tell the Ika people their story? Who is he to want to tell the Abavo people their story? I've stayed away from, having anything. I don't care about the traditional institution. One good thing, I have no OB to bow to. I don't recognize any OB anywhere in Nigeria. I don't owe them any allegiance. But this disrespect must be addressed. And that is exactly what I'm doing. The position of Agbor in Ika, setting the record straight. Agbor is not the oldest Ika kingdom. There is nothing like the integrated kingdoms of Agbor. Agbor is not the headquarters of the Ika people. It was the creation of the British after the Abavo people drove them away from Abavo. The Dein of Agbor, as he claimed, we used to hear Obi of Agbor, but he changed it to Dein. That's his business. And the Agbor people accepted it. That is their business. It's not the Dein of Ika. I owe him no allegiance. No Abavo person owes him any allegiance. The Agbor people can owe him an allegiance. But I'm going to teach our people the history of Nigeria that they do not know. Ika is the name that the people from 11 kingdoms chose to be called hundreds of years ago because of the similarities of their customs and traditions and their dialects. They chose it. He cannot come and destroy the history he knows nothing about. I was a child at the time the Nigerian, whatever genocide was happening. And I knew what happened between Obi Ikechukwu, his grandfather, or his father, I think his father, or was it Banoba, one of them, during the war. He came, he disrespected Abavo. He had to walk him out of his palace. Get the hell out of here. He came back and apologized. He came back and apologized. Because Obi Hato was not one who would take bullshit from anyone. I think it was his father. We know history. We don't want to stress anything. But this young man needs to be put where he belongs. He's overreaching his boundaries. And this is the reason why I'll tell the Abavo people, we brought you out of darkness. You went back to it. See now. Ejada iwa bakwasa. Ejada iwa bakwasa. Abavo lost value. Abavo lost respect. Because of what the Abavo people did to themselves. Look at where we are now. The first place he called was Abavo. Uche, where are you now? Obindi Okpanam, where are you? So this is where we are. But thank God I'm a proud Abavo man. Regardless of the foolishness of the Abavo people, when I have to stand up for them, I don't need anybody to invite me to it. And this is one of those times. But I want to leave by telling Nigerians in general that at independence, every kingdom that existed at independence, before independence, became dissolved. All right? And lost their sovereignty. The sovereignty we all hold is the sovereignty of Nigeria. And that is where our allegiance must go to. Our sovereignty does not go to any traditional ruler because they have no place in the Nigerian constitution. The reason people still play things with them is because they want to be symbolic. Ask this young man, when was the last time Omeme Osezi? When was the last time he did Osezi? An Agbor festival. Just as we are talking, when was the last time the people of Ababo celebrated Igwe festival? Yes, these people don't believe in their tradition. They just wear Halloween uniform and sit down and be talking nonsense. For me, the traditional institution is dead. I don't play with it. I have nothing to do with it. I know my tradition. I respect my tradition. But none of these symbols represent anything good for us. And so we must turn our backs on them. He's bored. He's unemployed. He doesn't have anything to do. That is why he came up to be talking this trash. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Solomon, I cannot post anything on Wika right now because of Facebook. Because of my activism thing. They test me. The Nigerian government, work with them to kind of want to slow me down. I didn't want to put this on YouTube first, but I'm going to upload it on YouTube so it will be there for generations of Ika people to see the lies that they must not accept. This is nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is disrespectful. This is despicable. This is unacceptable. No Ika person. No Ika person. So where's the Obi of Umunede? He was my schoolmate. I'm sure he has seen this. Where's the Obi of Otolukpo? Another one. Another young one. Obi Dute, where they attacked my mother's house. Where is he? Where is he quiet? They are all quiet now. So they cannot come together to tell this young man, no, you are a young man. You cannot go ahead and be doing this kind of disrespectful thing. Well, Obindiowa, Solomon, Obiowa, Elebore, why is he not talking? So we need to call these people to size. Because what we are turning another set of Osmadan Fodio Fulani behaving Ika people. They want to create confusion in Ika. Yes, we are brothers and sisters. I don't see any Ika person as a lesser person than I am. What is the meaning of lying when they Agbor? We are not Agbor people. I'm not an Agbor man. I'm way above. I'm an Ika man. My tribe is Ika. My language is Ika. If you press me too much, where are you from? I am from Abavo. Solomon, you should be proud to be from Owa. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody is going to promote you. What in some of them Agbor, and there's some too. They want to dominate the rest of us. We cannot accept it. So this is it. Ndeka, I love you guys. You know my work. My work is about the truth. And I will not bend it for any reason and for anybody. This is a very disrespectful remark. And I hope this response serves a great deal to debunk this bullshit. This bullshit. I hope he is okay. For real. Because I don't think he has enough to do. If he had enough to do, he won't have time to be creating this type of schism and confusion. What is the meaning laying when they Agbor? I'm not an Agbor person, but I love Agbor people. I love Agbor people so much. My brother married from them, from Agbor. He has 4 children from my brother, be 5. Yes. So, and some of my best friends in Ika from Agbor people. Who are you to come and be telling me about my story? That's nonsense. And that's disrespectful. A little boy for that matter. Oh, you are a small boy. So you don't know the history. You got to go and learn the history of Ika. So you better, I don't know who is advising him. So people, anyway, people that they call chiefs in Ika now, you begin to laugh. I saw one at Agbor when I was running for Senate. He's from an Abavo boy. He came, was like chief. He had all these beads in his hand. I say, you are an armed robber. Why should an armed robber be a chief in Abavo? I can't be a chief anywhere because there's no truth in that place. Once you go there and start become a chief, you start lying and you start defending evil. Nonsense. Bullshit. Ika, share this. Please, John Idahosa, Iwanya Bavono, Wa Baba, Kenin dia Bavo Zini. Yaman dia Bavo Ikinti Wayagua. Anywhere for going there above more, when or dark on a dab and more fear. Look at above man Zazaza. After we told them the truth, they know the truth. And they are still playing. People they are wearing above. That's what is killing them. And he will continue to kill them until they find their rhythm and do what they must do. Yes. Thank you. Well, I love you guys. I got to go now and share this message. Let it be a discussion. John, please share it on Onika because right now, maybe as from tomorrow, I'll be able to post the message there, But please share the message. Share the message. Hey, thank you. Hey, Solomon, we don't care what their pride will do because the truth is truth. The truth has been established. There is no history of Dein Of Agbor. when they fought the British. Area, it does not exist. There's no history of them. So why are we afraid of saying it? They did not fight the imperialists. Abavo and Owa fought them. Are you ready? We fought. We drove them from Abavo. That's why they went and established their outpost at Agbor. Now you come and tell me that Agbor is the oldest kingdom in Ika. Even if I didn't want to really get involved with all this kind of tribal nonsense, a clannish thing. But when somebody come and put his hand in your eyes, you got to defend yourself. And that is exactly what I'm doing now. On behalf of the whole of Africa, I know those king, Ngwai, Solomon, Ngwai, if I tell you, Ngwai, what I know, if I tell you, many they've been. That I am the reason, and one of the reasons Boko Haram did not take over Ika. I followed Uche to Saudi Arabia with my money. Our agents were. We went to Ethiopia. All right? They wanted Boko. If I tell you how many Ika kings collected money from Boko Haram, you go bow, man. But thank God, we foiled them. We stopped them. You see? That was why all of them were quiet when they know. They know. I know a lot. Udwanga did he not declare me wanted? Yes. Yala Ikechukwa Duba. 2013. I came home. When I came home, I went straight to the commissioner of police. I said, okay, here I am. You want to arrest me? What did he say? He said, no, I found the truth. All right? I was the reason Uche was arrested and put in prison at Ogwashuku. That he's still alive is because I'm the one. I was the one who told them not to kill him. People were calling me, let's end him here. I said, no, I don't want his dirty blood on my hands. All right? I am not stupid. We don't talk much, but I know so much about what's taking place. I know a lot about national security. I was the reason Boko Haram was not given a place to start their invasion of the Niger Delta. Go and check it out. If you want, I'll show you the document. We followed them everywhere they went. They gave them money to build a mosque, that uncompleted mosque at Abavo. We foiled it. All right? So we know so much. He wants to be the king of Africa. He's a madman. Nobody should listen to all this bullshit. So share this message and let it go. Let them come. We will tell them some more. We love them. But some of them, they are very obnoxious. Very, very obnoxious. Very, very imperialistic. And very, very colonial. They want to colonize you. For no reason. Why am I an Agbor person? I am not. Why are you not claiming Abavo? You want me to claim Agbor? Why are you not claiming that you're an Abavo person? Abavo is bigger than Agbor in land mass. So I will not allow anybody to disrespect Abavo for any reason. No matter what I am doing, I don't want to deal with Abavo people on a large scale. I want them to continue to fool themselves until they realize what they have done to themselves. I hope they are realizing now. Look at them. When my political party, I'm talking to the Abavo people now. When they are in political party, yes. When I was in APC, before I joined APC from here in the US, one Agbor man, including this one, Moka, so disrespectful of Andi Abavo the APC. There was another one who's like a chairman in cast at APC at the time. Hey, what is this? Very obnoxious. Ozanogogo. Edwin Oko. Above the APC. But when I came, it was like a light turned on. Everything changed. You disrespect Abavo people where I am. Are you mad? Are you mad? Edwin started behaving himself. Moka started behaving himself until I left. That is why but not me. I am a different brand of Abavo. I'm a very different brand. If Abavo people had listened to me, they would be in a better place. They used them against me. Look at where we are right now. Abavo, If Abavo man want to be chairman of a Ika South local government, make your work and he will be paying allegiance to him. And then living above. Chairman Ika local. What did he do for Abavo? He went out, they were building market at Agbor. But for the Abavo, when he went, no, El Abavo, Bridge Patako. Yeah, because the Abavo man does not want to assert himself. He's not assertive. He's the man. Actually, he's the binder for the Ika people, but he doesn't understand it. Because of the foolishness, how they think. When they see good thing, they will destroy it. They hate themselves. And then when you hate yourself, this is what you suffer. Now, where are the Abavo people? Uche's Leah will be Abavo. Where is he? He needs to stand up for his kingdom. If he's still the Obi of Abavo, well, Obis of Abavo, yeah, go back and be your king now. I think you say be king. Look at this little boy disrespecting Abavo, where everybody is watching. Nonsense. Arrant nonsense. All right, my people, I love you guys. See, I love Ika, seriously. I will never discriminate against any Ika person. If I see them here, I help them. Anywhere I see them, I play that big brother role for them. You know, the older ones, I respect them. But I will not take any nonsense from anybody in Ika. If you're a king, you are a king in your house. I am the king of myself. I have no king. I have no religious leader. I have no spiritual leader. I have no political leader. Because I understand my rights as a human being. And I know that no king has any power over me in a 21st century Nigeria. If we respect you, not just mutual respect for human beings, it doesn't go beyond there. I don't care about your kingship. You are not my king. And you cannot be my king. You cannot tell me what to do. You cannot arraign me to your palace because I'm not coming. All right? If you want to have any problem with me, go to court. I'll meet you in court. These are the things our people don't know. We're paying Kubi for what? Tell them to take you to court. All right. I hope people react to this. But please, Solomon, Brother Solomon, share this message. I'm going to have to address this issue. So we set the record straight for the car people. We know how to read and write. We document our story so that people driven by political opportunism will not come, as always, as they did in the past, to mislead our people into what they are not. We don't want anybody who will railroad us. Now, before I go, I reiterate the position of Agbor in Ika, setting the record straight. Agbor is not the oldest kingdom in Ika. There is nothing like the integrated kingdom of Agbor. Agbor is not the headquarters of the Ika people. Never. It was the creation, administrative creation for the British colonialists. The Dein of Agbor, as he says he is right now, is not the Dein of Ika. Ika is the name that 11 clans from the Ika area chose to be called hundreds of years ago because of the similarities of their customs and traditions and their dialects and the source of their origin, yes, which is incontrovertible. Good day, my brothers and sisters. Much love to you. Don't be a colonialist. Don't lie behind the evil. Don't lie behind lies, because we all need the truth to survive and be the best brothers we are. One Ika. Bye for now.